guys, what's up? Josh and Sarah here. We're just checking in with you guys today to talk about the brand new team format of Dry Try that you'll be running in your studios this month. And we're gonna go take you into the studio and go through that piece by piece for you.
Remember, Dry Try weekend is the weekend of April 25th, 26th, and 27th at your studios. On Friday, April 11th at 2:30 at the Somerville studio, we will be hosting as a region the Dry Try teams live together.
All right, so the first part we're gonna talk about is the row. Now, just like every other Dry Try, the row distance is still 2,000 meters. But what makes this super unique is that you and your two teammates can really play to each other's strengths. As long as one person rows one stroke and you get the 2,000 meter row done. So for example, let's say you have a teammate who's a really strong rower and you want them to kick things off. They could row 500 meters. Then they will tag their second partner, or then they will row X amount of meters, and then the third person will row X amount of meters. So it can really be any combination of meters that you want per person, as long as you guys cover 2,000 meters. So again, it gives you a really good opportunity to play to each other's strengths and have fun with it.
All right, guys, so when you are done and completed that 2,000 meters as a team on the rower, one teammate can be ready to go on the floor. However, the last person that is done on the rower then has to come tag before you start on the floor. Each teammate will do one round of the Dry Try body weight exercises. So each teammate's gonna complete 150 body weight reps. After that, same thing. The last teammate to go on the floor, one teammate can be ready to go on the tread, but just make sure you tag that teammate.
All right, now when the first person is on their way over to the tread, they are responsible for the first leg of the 5K of Dry Try, as it always is, 3.1 miles. Now the first person will do 1 mile at a 3% incline. When they are done with their 3%, they need to completely stop their treadmill, get off, tag their partner, who will then get on the treadmill and do 1 mile at 2%. When they're done, same thing. They hit the stop button, get off, tag their partner, who will then finish the 5K with a 1.1 mile on a flat road. Once you are done with that, your team has completed the team Dry Try. Now, if you want to power walk, you can absolutely do that, and it can be a mixed team. You can have someone who's jogging and running, and you can also have someone who's power walking. Now, if you are a teammate who's on the treadmill first, you are doing a half a mile at 9%, then you'll tag your partner, who will then do a half a mile at 6%, who will then tag their partner, who then finishes with 0.55 at 3%.
Okay, so now with a brand new version of Dry Try, we should talk a little bit about strategy. Ideally, whoever's going first on the rower should probably go first around the room. Whether it's your strongest rower going first, or maybe the person rowing the least amount of distance going first. You probably want that person to be ready to go first on the rower, so then they can get adequate amount of rest on the floor, and then they can be ready to go first for that higher percent, that 3% or the 9% on the treadmill. Same thing, whoever's going second should probably go second around the room. Same thing for the last one. You're definitely gonna want someone that's gonna go crazy for that last 0.1 on the tread. But it's a fun version, have fun with it, hype it up at your studios, and we can't wait to see you all as a region on April 11th.